Welcome everybody to the most rare and special property in all of South Florida. At least one of them, or one of 6 rather, because right here, there's only 6 properties left on Millionaires Row. And this here, you heard that right on the title, it says correctly. This has a flood factor of 1 out of 10. It's minimal risk at flooding, and you are on the water with 1.5 acres of land and beautiful views of the bay. For $50 million, this baby could be yours. So let's show you Fons Prodenum in Miami, Florida. Let's go. Now, before we go and see the water view, which we'll see just a few minutes down the road in the video, I want to tell you a little bit about the mansion that's behind me. Now, right behind me, this home has just over 7,000 square feet of living space. You have tons of bedrooms, massive great room, massive master bedroom, and family room. All these main rooms of the house are overlooking your water view, which is a one-of-a-kind, which we'll see now. You're probably seeing it on your screen as we speak. But it's a huge space to make your own, because maybe the person who purchases this might want to renovate it and make it their own, right? That might not be everybody's style, but this gives you enough space and bones to work with. And not only that, you have a guest house in the front of the house with a 2-car garage, and on top you have a studio. So you have all this space to really work with and make your own. Because at the end of the day, the value here, the main value is, yes, the house, but also the land that you're on and that view that you get in the back. So without further ado, let's take it to the backyard and show you what you came for. Welcome to the best backyard ever. If you notice, this tree is huge. The banyan tree is beautiful. That is older than me, you, and probably everyone you know combined. It's amazing. It's very beautiful, but it's not as beautiful as that view right behind us of the bay. Unobstructed bay views. And that over there, that's Key Biscayne all the way on the other side. And get this though, we mentioned there's 1.5 acres here, right? This is 1.5 acres, just over that. And we also mentioned that this is at minimal risk of flooding and is a flood factor of 1 out of 10 as per FEMA, which means it's the part of the property's flood zone X. That makes this special because all the properties on Miami Beach, all the properties in Coral Gables that are on the water, they do not have this flood ranking. That is a huge plus. And I'm gonna explain some details to you right now. Come over here. When a hurricane comes, you're obviously worried, especially if you live on the water. But here, you might not have to be. The water's right there. It's beautiful, right? It's amazing. But from the water to right over here, where the chairs are, let's say, that's 14 feet high. This is 14 feet of elevation to here. Now, if the water were to get to the property, from the water to the property to the bottom of the house is 16 feet. Now, the storms that we were seeing over in Fort Myers, they had storm surge of even up to 12 feet. If that would happen here, 12 feet doesn't reach to the 14 feet based on what FEMA is saying and based on the elevations. That is something that you can't get anywhere else. Where can you find waterfront without having to worry about hurricanes? It's here. And you sit here on this bench every day and you can enjoy the view, unobstructed. And again, there's only 5 properties like this, right? I want to show you down over here just so you have an idea. The property line does extend a little bit past what you see into the water. So there's room for expansion of this area here if you wanted to down the road. But this is the water right here. That's all water. That right there, that is so hard to find. We're high up. We're not scared of the water like you would be at any other property. You get to enjoy the views and you get 1.5 acres of land. That is nearly impossible to find in other places. Star Island offers waterfront properties with this acreage. Gables Estates offers waterfront properties with this acreage, but none have a 1 out of 10 flood factor rating. That is why this property is $50 million. Now that's the property itself, but you're probably wondering about location. Maybe you're from out of state and you're not familiar with the area. You're on Brickell Avenue, and this is once known as Millionaires Row. Well, I guess now it can be considered Billionaires Row, because just next door, the property sold over a year ago, I'd say, for $29 million. But that one's going through a complete gut renovation, and it is a smaller lot. Then the neighbor to that one just sold. Adrienne Arch sold her property for $106,875,000. That's a lot of numbers. I even had to think for a second. That's the most expensive or the highest sale ever in Miami-Dade. 2 doors away, Ken Griffin from Citadel just purchased that property. And he did because of the things that I just mentioned to you right here. When you're looking for real estate, you always want to have a unique property that you can't get anywhere else. And this is just that. Not only that, you're close to all the best schools. Ransom is close by. You have Gulliver, not too far away either. You have Brickell Avenue, very close as well. You have Coconut Grove, the heart of the Grove, very close too. Cocoa Walk. Everything is within reach. This is a dream location and a dream property for many people. Thank you so much for watching this tour. If you would like to see this property in person, if you're seriously interested, shoot me an email, youtube@jonathanmvega.com. This is an exclusive off-market property right here, and we can sell it to you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you go down, you like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next tour.